Performance by the Brooks County Marching Band, and also the best little band in the land, the Mitchell County Screaming Eagle Marching Band. They're not big in size, but they're big in heart. They're not big in numbers, let me put it that way, but they're big in heart, and you got to give them credit for being out there and doing a fine job here at halftime. Both teams are back on the field. They're getting ready for the start of the second half, and the clock is winding down. Robert, I just thought about something. We got to give them the football to start the second half.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's it's going to be an interesting. It's 30-0. Brooks very much in control of this football game, but there again, you got to give credit to the Mitchell defense. They certainly haven't quit. They've gotten tired. They seem to be tired. They've been a little lethargic a few times, setting up, especially on the two-point conversions, and they've let Brooks convert 3 of them, I think, and basically it's going to be a coaching job here to try to get these young men to keep their heads up, try to stay in this ball game, try to motivate them here at halftime. And really, it looked like I stepped down there. It looks like Coach Cornelius was doing more talking to the coaches than he was to the players. So maybe he's going to try to get everybody on the same page. But the situation here is you're playing a Double-A team, the number 2 team ranked in the state. You got to look down. You hope you keep everybody healthy in this situation. It's 30-0. They're not gonna. You hope they're going to play hard and don't quit. That's the main thing. Maintain some kind of discipline out there on the field, because they're playing in a region that they can compete in, and they have Randolph Clay, Seminole County, Terrell County, Stewart, Calhoun, Miller. They can play with these people.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a situation where you hope to keep everybody healthy when you play a non-region opponent, especially a school as talented as Brooks County is this year. So hopefully, looking down the road, you're going to have to iron out some of this. They got to hold on to the football. Way too many mistakes, way too many turnovers. Just basically, they're going to have to work on just basically carrying the football, because some of these fumbles not only been bad pitches or just not taking care of the football, they're allowing the ball to be ripped from their hands too often. And part of that, I think, is maybe fatigue on some of these running backs, because they're going both ways.
Let's talk a little bit about the coaching staff at Mitchell County. The head coach, of course, Larry Cornelius, in his first year here, and then his assistant coaches, Kerry English, Jermaine King, Derek Woman, Stephen Hardy, and Cornelius Frazier. And, of course, several of those have been with this program for many, many years, Robert.
Well, Coach English has been in and out here, and then Coach English is a fiery guy. He's going to keep that. He's going to keep a fire under that defense. And like I said, if you want to rate the team, the Mitchell County team, the defense, even though they're losing 30-0, they've definitely outperformed their offense as far as the whole night is concerned. They bend, but they only had a few big plays to go against them, and a lot of those big plays were basically set up after the Mitchell County offense turned the ball over, which is always a big momentum swinger.
That's right, and so we're getting ready for the start of the second half. We're just before kickoff. Let's pause for this on the official voice of Southwest Georgia football, Q92.3. Back in Camilla, Georgia at Centennial Field, getting ready for the start of the second half, where Brooks County leads this thing 30-0. Want to remind you, you can hear Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket football right here on Q92. And tomorrow, Robert, your alma mater is taking on University of Miami, right?
The Hurricanes.
Yep.
The Hurricanes. Hurricanes are always dangerous, but they're from what I've read and seen so far this year, they're not as talented as they've been in the past. They've had their share of problems off the field down there in Miami.
They're in a down cycle, no doubt about it. Sam Bradley, number 15, dropping back deep for the Brooks County Trojans, along with, looks like, number 11, Derek Herring. And kicking off for the Eagles is who else?
Yep.
Number 21, that's Jaquan Williams. He's a man of ball, do everything. That's right.
Oh, he kicked it out of bounds.
Kicked it out of bounds over here in about the 13-yard line, so they're going to back it up 5 yards and kick it again as we're just underway here in the second half. And that's the way the first half started. They kicked it out of bounds, and then when they re-kicked it, we fumbled the football away to them, and they were able to take it down fairly easily. That first drive they put together was a fairly easy drive.
Okay, well, I thought, they're going to give it to them on the 35. I thought that was an option. I was beginning to think if they had changed the rule or not, but I suppose it is an option where the receiving team can either back them up, make them kick it again, or take the ball in the 35.
That's the way it's always been.
Yeah,
So,
I
but
don't know.
you and I have been out of the broadcast booth for many years.
Well,
so.
they kept backing it up with earlier, and I felt like they thought the penalty was mandatory.
Looks like Brooks is going to leave in the quarterback Parrish to start this second half. He's got a man in motion coming left to right. Going to fake it to him. Parrish going to take it himself. Tries the right side, but has to bounce outside. Now he's got plenty of running room down that far sideline. Going to be knocked out of bounds at about the Eagle 42-yard line after a gain of about 20.
Well, that quarterback has come out fresh, that's for sure. He has superior quickness, pretty fast, but he's definitely quicker than he is fast. But he makes a lot of moves. He does a lot of juking, and he's making Mitchell County defenders miss.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. The ball is at the Eagle 43-yard line.
He is doing some serious shucking and jiving, as they say.
Going to send a pair of receivers to both sides, put a man in the slot on both sides. Now he's going to keep Golden in the backfield with him. Parrish, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Calls for puts a man in motion again, calls for the football, gives it to
wide open.
That's Golden, wide open, dive up the middle. He's on the right side, down the sideline. He's going to make a move at the 10-yard line and be strict down about the 1-yard line. That play started on the 44-yard line, and it's down to the 1. And it was a very simple play. He had him in the backfield with him. He had Golden in the backfield, put a man in motion from the left side coming right, and he just a dive play to Golden, which opened up, and Golden knew where the seam would be and was able to make it to the sideline and take it down to the 1.
What they're running is an outside veer from the shotgun. That's all they ran there. They had the option man. The motion man was his option man. They were just running an outside veer.
Now they're going to go to the I formation. Receivers both sides, one in the slot on the right. Parrish under center, going to take it himself. Fumble, the ball's on the ground. He picked it up. Looked like he picked it up and went in with it.
He did. He definitely fumbled it. I don't know what the referee was calling. I'll tell you.
We needed that one right there. He put the ball on the ground. He picked it up and was able to step in. So Parrish scores on a 1-yard run with 11-10 left to play in the third period.
There they are with that split again. Now they're calling it back in it like they go ahead and kick it. Quarterback might be a little tired. That's probably a good call by the Brooks County coaching staff.
Kicker is Hodem. Parrish, the holder, gets a snap, ball down, kick is up. Looks like it's good.
Oh.
The signal is good, so your score now just into the third period, 50 seconds off the clock. It took them, 2 plays?
Didn't take them long. They immediately got the ball and marched it right down the field, but the big play obviously for the quarterback and then holding the running back, but that outside veer. But, that's senior running back number 5. He's pretty good. But you got a lot of missed tackles out there by some of these Mitchell defenders, especially from your secondary people.
Let's pause for a word from our sponsors. This is the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. Williams and Pollard back deep for the Eagles as Hodem gets ready to kick for Brooks County.
See if he does that pooch kick again.
They're standing on their own 23-yard line. Hodem gets a foot into it. It's an end-over-end deep kick. Going to drive Williams back to the 6-yard line, out to the 10, the 15. Far sideline makes a move and is hit and brought down at about the 17-yard line.
I gotta admit, I'm a bit perplexed being why Brooks County hasn't been kicking it deep all night long instead of fiddling around with the pooch kicks and the squib kicks. And
they have tried a lot of different things on the kicking game.
Yeah, but I noticed earlier when they were kicking extra points and field goals that kid was kicking the ball pretty well.
So let's see who's going to start at quarterback, whether it be Bryant or Williams for this particular series.
And like you said, he just booted that one inside the 10.
Looks like Bryant's in at quarterback. And it looks like Emmanuel with him in the backfield along with Williams. There's a snap, high snap. And he hands it off to Williams, and Williams is hit as soon as he gets the football.
What we're seeing is Brooks County's defense, they are bringing, and they started bringing folks early, but they are really pressing that offensive front. Like I said, they've got 9 people up on the line of scrimmage, and they're coming, and they're almost getting there about the time the snap gets there.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 12. Ball now back just outside the 15-yard line of the Eagles. Bryant stays in at quarterback, gets a snap, going to turn, gives it right side. Good running room over there for, looks like Williams. And Williams going to bring it out close to a first down out at about the 27-yard line.
Got a great block at the point of attack there. We hadn't seen that happen much tonight. But, yeah, he picked up about 11.
Second and 1.
Yeah, after a loss of 2.
Make it 3rd and 1, excuse me. 3rd and 1 after, like you said, after a loss on that previous play. So Bryant stays in. Got 2 backs in the backfield. Going to turn, give it again.
Same
Williams,
play.
right side. Got some running room on that side. And he's going to pick up the first down on the run out of bounds at the far sideline at about the 37-yard line.
Now that looked like a late hit. Now that guy, he decked him after he was out of bounds. But nonetheless, the same play. They just ran the identical same play they ran before. Almost like a quick, it's almost like a trap. It's a veer. It's a quick veer off to the right as the quarterback and the other back go the opposite way. And he's popping out. Oh, they're getting good blocking up there from, who's that, 52?
Bryant's going to stay in. Pollard in the backfield now. Along with, it looks like Emmanuel, 26. Snap, going to give to Pollard. Pollard left side, found a seam, trying to bounce to the outside. Stays on his feet at the 45, the 50. At the 45, he's hit from behind and down at the 40-yard line of Brooks County, but a great run there by number 19, Kavoris Pollard.
That was identically same play. The quick veer back to the left side, Ben. They found a little something here with doubling down inside, kicking out, and they're running that quick veer into the just off the tackle.
First down
man
at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun. It looks like an I formation as they line it up, but it's not an I.
They have an unbalanced
There's a snap.
line.
Oh.
Another fumble. Again, another fumble snap. I'll tell you what they're doing.
Loss of about 4.
I'll tell you what they're doing. The Mitchell County offense, they have an unbalanced line to the right or the left. They have an extra blocker, and Brooks is not adjusting to it. They're doubling down and turning out, and they're getting that seam with that front running back.
2nd and 13, ball at the 43. Now they got one back is Williams behind Bryant, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Going to take it, going to give it to Williams, right side. Found a hole at the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He's running away to the far sideline. He's going to score. Jaquan Williams runs it in.
I'm glad he scored because he fumbled that ball right as he crossed the goal line.
From the 40-yard line, Jaquan Williams runs it in for Mitchell County's first score tonight.
That was a couple of good moves there now. I was hoping to see him make those kind of moves on that opening kickoff that he almost broke. If he'd have cut it back across the field, that's exactly what he did there. He broke it out to his left side and then cut it back across the field. Picked up a couple of great open field blocks there. And again, they're running. If you'll notice, he ran a trap back to the weak side. He's been running. He's getting that unbalanced line one side or the other.
Going to split a receiver out to the left as it looks like the Eagles are going to try to go for 2 here. Bryant, the quarterback, Emmanuel, and Williams in the backfield with him. Gets the snap.
Fumbling the snap.
Bryant pitches it out to Williams. Williams avoids a tackler at the 5 and runs it in for 2 points.
Great effort. He just ran right through 4 Brooks County defenders there. Just a super effort on. He found a little steam there. That was a great effort on his part.
8:34 left to play in the 3rd period. Your score from Centennial Field is Brooks County 37, Mitchell County 8. Let's pause for this on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. Back at Centennial Field where the plastic footballs are flying, the cheerleaders finally got a chance to throw them. They throw them after every score by the Eagles, and the Eagles have finally put some points on the board here. 8:34 left to play in the 3rd period.
Yeah, brought this cow to life a little bit. 37-8. 37-8, Brooks leads.
And Terrence Thomas is kicking off for the Eagles now, trying to give Jaquan Williams a little breather.
And he needs it. He needs it.
Puts his foot into it, gets away a good kick, end over end, going to be taken at the 15, out across the 20, 25, 30, down that far sideline, 35. He's hit right at the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Going to stop the clock, 41-yard line, 1st and 10, Brooks County.
Again, I want to get back to that offense, the spark that we've had with Mitchell County finally put a drive together without fumbling the football. Even though they did have one fumble snap, but they got it back, fortunately, instead of turning it over. The fumble was there, but they maintained possession. But there again, they were running, you look at it in an unbalanced line, and they came out with a slot and a tight end, a slot to the tight end side.
We've got an injured player on the field. On the far side, we can't pick up a number quite yet.
May have cramps.
May have cramps. We saw a lot of that in that Pelham Mitchell County game we did 2 weeks ago. We had a lot of kids that were down with cramps.
Yeah, just looking at it, the way he's acting, it looks like that's what it is.
Well, why don't we
see who it is?
Let's pause for a word from our sponsor. This is the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. Number 1, Jaquil Chester, is up on his own power. He's walking off the field. So we're glad to see that he's not injured seriously. And 8:25 left to play in the third period. Brooks County again with the football. Got a pair of receivers in the slot on the right side, one split out wide left. As Parrish calls for the ball, takes it, going to give left side. He's hit the backfield and gets away from a defender, but we had somebody there to follow it up. That was number 23 for Brooks on the carry, who is Isaac Miller, but Miller was hit in the backfield as soon as he got the handoff.
Well, you know, there's no doubt Mitchell County's defense is going to have to, they did it periodically, especially with number 26, Emmanuel, linebacker. He's been having a great night for Mitchell County's defense. They're going to have to take some chances. They're going to have to send some people to try to make something happen. 37-8, 7:50 to go in the third period. You got to make some things happen.
2nd and 21. Ball now resting at the Brooks County 30-yard line. I can't see with the glare on.
Well, they got 21 way too deep as a safety.
There's a snap. Swings it out on this right side in the flats. Got a block down the sideline. There's a flag on the play. And he's out to about the 38-yard line, but there are 2 flags down out here.
Yep.
So we'll wait and see what the call is.
You don't see that often.
I thought he blocked him in the back. This first flag down here on the 30 looked like he got blocked in the defender got blocked in the back.
Yeah, I think he was holding on to it. The receiver was trying to, holding. He's calling holding. The receiver's trying to do a good job blocking in the open field, and it's pretty easy for that receiver to grab that defender if the defender's doing a good job trying to get away, that is.
So
that's what it is, holding again.
I'll back them up some more. They take it from the point of infraction.
Well, I tell you, that was timely. They had a big play. The guy had a big play on the pass. But there again, what I was referring to is, I know Williams, he's tired and he's kind of hanging back here at safety, but they're outmanned. They're sitting trips out here. They only got 2 people that they're throwing. They're going to throw this over screen over here. The guy's wide open.
This series started at the 41-yard line, and now Brooks has it 2nd down at their own 19.
Yep.
So Parrish with one back beside him in the backfield. He's going to send a man in motion left to right. Gets a low snap, looking to throw it deep, sets up the screen across the middle. It was wide open again. Yeah. It's complete. He's out across the 25, the 30. Not quite. He's hit right at the 30-yard line and driven back.
Terry Emmanuel made that play.
He had a long way to go, and they picked up probably about, 10 yards. We'll make it 8, so make it 3rd and a bunch here.
Yeah, he lost his footing, running back for Brooks, trying to make a big play out of it. He kind of lost his footing.
3rd and 23 now for the Trojans. Ball marked at the 27-yard line. 37-9. That's got to be 8. 37-8 your score.
Yeah.
There's a light out on the clock, but I knew it's 37-8, 6:41, about halfway through this third period. And now Brooks County is going to call a timeout. So your score once again, Brooks 37 and Mitchell County 8. We'll be back after we hear from our sponsors on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3.
All right.
Back at Centennial Field, where the Eagles are trying to get a little bit of momentum on their side as they push Brooks County, and the penalty has pushed Brooks County back to the 27-yard line. They got to bring it out here to the Eagle 49 for a first. So Coach English on the field with his defensive players trying to inspire them and get them fired up to.
That's good to see. It's good to see it because you're down 30-0 and then 37-0. It's pretty tough to keep you guys mentally in the game and coming back and putting kind of the effort they need to. But they are. Mitchell County's defense doing a great job.
Okay, Parrish, the quarterback for Brooks, going to set him down out of the shotgun, calls for the football. There's a snap. Fakes it. Oh, it looks like they had a busted play. Yeah, miscue in the backfield as we swarmed on him. And that's who, number 2 or 9, I can't read that number for the Eagles, but I want to get his name because he just blew in there. That's number 2 for the Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
That's Anthony Williams.
Yeah, he's made a couple of big plays tonight.
And 7-yard loss on the play brings it back to the 20. It's 4th and 30 yards for the first. 31, really.
Brooks calls time, and they come out and they look even more confused on that play. So it's but give the Mitchell defense, as we mentioned, give them credit. They are coming now. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to send people and put pressure and try to make something happen.
Jaquan Williams stands on his own 50-yard line. Here's the punt.
Took his time.
It's a deep punt.
They're going to get out
and
of the way.
Jaquan's just going to get out of the way and let it roll. It's going to take a Brooks County roll inside the 40, down to about the 30-yard line.
Great kick there.
And the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
With that roll, that's a 50-yard punt there, Ben, with that roll. That's a pretty good kick for high school, 50-yard punt.
I think that's a pretty good kick for just about anywhere. I know a lot of college kids would take that. That'll get you a scholarship if you can consistently get a 50-yard punt. That'll get you a scholarship anywhere.
Especially with some hang time.
Yep. But the Eagles will take over. Ball is just outside the 30-yard line, their own 30-yard line.
Let's see what they do. I want to see how they line up again. They came out in a totally different set.
Got Bryant.
They're sticking with it.
Staying with that set, that unbalanced line. Got a man in the wing kind of on the right side. 2 backs in the backfield going to turn. Give it to Williams again. Williams hit at the line of scrimmage, and he ran into a crowd.
Yeah, they're sticking with it. Now I got to take a little closer look at Brooks and see. I think they've made some adjustments as well. Whenever you're outnumbered on one side of the ball or the other, you're going to have to slide somebody over. Brooks has not had any trouble all night. The defense bringing everybody up because they've really been putting a lot of pressure up on the line of scrimmage. But what we've seen from Mitchell County's offense is they've gotten tighter. They've setting up their formation tighter, and they've run a tight end to and a wing to that tight end side to create an unbalanced look.
2nd and 9. Got a receiver split wide to this side. Snap to Bryant. Turn. Give it again. Same play. And Williams, I tell you, he reminds me a lot of Parrish, the way he can, he's very quick and he can move laterally very easily.
Good quickness. Yeah, both of them seem to be quicker than they are fast. They got good speed, but not outstanding speed. But they're both of them very quick, very agile, make people miss. As long as he's fresh, that is.
It's Chester split wide left. Got Williams and Emmanuel along with Bryant in the backfield for the Eagles. There's a snap. Turns, gives again to Williams. Williams fumble the football.
My goodness.
And Brooks has recovered.
Great run. He bounced out, and there again. He's not wrapping that football up.
Brooks is going to take over at the Eagle 48-yard line.
Taking a couple of moves there. He had already picked up about 8. Looked like he's about to make another big play and making some moves. And one of the guys just slapped at him and just knocked the ball from his hands. I mean, he's going to have to work on securing the football. Got to work on securing the football.
So Brooks 1st and 10 from the Eagle 48. The series of miscues, it's just like when you talked earlier in the week with Coach Cornelius. He said, we have got to protect the football, and that has been the story here for the Eagles tonight.
No doubt.
You take away those miscues and those giveaways, and we got a football game here.
Yeah, way too many mistakes. And, of course, Brooks has, converted those mistakes into touchdowns.
Parrish sends a man in motion right to left. Going to fake it to him and take it himself. Finds a good hole straight up the middle. Hit from behind, but he's not down.
He's going to go.
More tackling. There he goes. He's ditching and dodging. Over there on the far sideline, inside the 20. Looks like he's down to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah. Well, give it to you quick, man. Let him basically, they run that option. They run the fake, the motion left. He fakes the veer to that guy or the end around, and he just takes it right up the gut.
They're bringing it back. There's a flag on the far side.
And that's what's killing Brooks now. Penalties are killing them.
You know, and another thing I noticed, we had a chance to bring him
big time.
down back
Just poor
about
tackling. Yeah,
the
that's-
40-yard line and just kind of just ran into him. Didn't even try to lock up or
Didn't-
anything.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I was about to say the same thing. It was just a poor effort on a couple of defenders' part there not to wrap up on him, because they had him like they were just going to push him down or he's going to fall down if they just touched him, and he didn't.
They bring the ball back to the 48-yard line, keep it at first down. Brooks County, Parrish is your quarterback, along with Golden in the backfield. Somebody moved on them.
Well,
they moved.
Their offense. We'll
Yeah.
see what they call.
Looked like that's not
Yeah.
Golden in there now.
Well,
It's
you got
13
your
Cobb.
illegal procedure. Got to be illegal procedure.
Or 23 Isaac Miller, who jumped offside, who moved in the backfield before the snap.
You know, they changed the cadence there again, but they fooled their running back. They had Mitchell's defensive end jumping, but he didn't touch anyone, and then of course the back was moving, so that's an infraction against Brooks County.
So 1st and 15 now. The ball goes back into Brooks County territory at their own 48-yard line.
That previous call, by the way, was a improper block in the back.
Got a man in motion moving left to right. Going to fake it to him. And Parrish going to keep it, but he's not getting much. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd down and 15.
I'll tell you what you're going to see. Obviously, the defense is keying more on Parrish, the quarterback, and he's going to start giving this football. Instead of keeping it, he's going to start giving it because he's getting a soft corner out here. I think he's
setting it up with that man he's sending in motion and faking it to.
Well, he wants his man. He wants his main man, the quarterback, taking the football. I don't blame him, but this motion guy has been open a couple of times. We give it.
Looks like Miller along with Parrish in the backfield. Got a pair in the slot on the right side. Parrish dropping back deep, going to chunk it down the field. Got a man open down here, but he overthrows him.
A little bit better coverage, though.
And it falls incomplete.
A little bit better coverage by 19 for Mitchell. Gavaris Pollard, good coverage there. Getting a congratulatory shake from Williams.
So it brings up 3rd down now. 3rd and 15 for the Trojans. Ball at the 47-yard line.
I tell you, it's 37-8. Brooks leading, but you know this game is much closer than that score indicates.
It hasn't, you know, like we said, it's been the miscues and the mistakes by the Eagles that have shot themselves in the foot. Parrish going to roll to his right, under pressure. Oh, he's hit there. He gets away from somebody. His own man. Nope. That was number 26 who came in there on the tackle for the Eagles. That's Tremel Emmanuel.
Yeah, Williams, number 2, turned him in. Great job coming upfield and stopping Williams, the quarterback, Parrish, from getting outside. And then there, number 26 again, Emmanuel coming up making that tackle. Those two guys had a good ball game tonight. Number 2 and number 26 for Emmanuel and Williams for Mitchell County. Punt situation.
Yep. 4th down and about 25 for the Brooks County Trojans, as Williams stands back at his own 38-yard line.
He ought to feel that. Well, he's going to let it go.
It's going to roll down to about the 30, and it'll be 1st and 10 Mitchell County from their own 30-yard line.
Ooh, that was good coverage by number 5. You know, if you looked at that coverage right there, if he could have gotten to that ball, he had one guy to beat. That was number 5, the guy that put the pressure on it, because Brooks County was dragging on that coverage on that punt.
So the Eagles, let's see if we can hold on to the football and try to put together something here in the closing minutes of the 3rd period.
37-8, that Brooks County still leads, but you know, I tell you, they're sticking with that unbalanced set, and they decided they got it. If you notice how much tighter their formation is.
Oh yeah.
And it actually is a power eye formation from a shotgun.
Right,
That's what
exactly.
you got.
That's what I said. It looked like a power eye, and that is. So we got a receiver split wide left, and out of the shotgun, there's Bryant. Bryant turns, gives the number 21. That's 26.
He's got room.
That's Emmanuel. Emmanuel down the sideline, far sideline, tries to make a move. He did. He got away from 2 tackles, and he's in the end zone. What a run there. Let's see. I'm checking the field for any kind of laundry.
I don't see any flags, but you never know. I think I see one. Yeah, I see one on the sideline.
Uh-oh. I thought I was
right where he broke it. Right about, he picked up about 11. Let's see what he's going to call. I tell you what, a lot of big plays by both teams being called back. Indication is holding by the offense.
Blocking the back.
Touchdowns called back.
What a run there by Emmanuel. That was a beautiful 70-yard touchdown run. Made a great move down here about the Brooks County 35-yard line to break 2 tackles and clear the field for him. But all in, once again, there's another miscue by the Eagles, which is going to...
You got some guys, you got some Brooks County guys tired. Some of them are trying to get a breather here. They want the sub to come in. Yeah, that's a bad break there. You can see he picked up about 11, so they always penalize him from the point of infraction. And
right.
So
still first down, but first and 9 now.
Man.
So out of this kind of power eye shotgun formation that we're seeing tonight. Turn, give it. That was number 2, I think, Anthony Williams.
He's trying to give a couple of guys a little breather here and there, because after you wreck a run like that, boy, that was a super run.
You know, this is what Coach Cornelius, I think this is the formation that he nicknamed the pistol flex, didn't he, Rob?
Oh, yeah, pistol flex. But what he's done is, instead of spreading people out and even thinking about throwing the football, he's just running he's going to unbalanced. Now he's splitting it back out again.
Jaquan Williams, Anthony Williams in the backfield along with Bruce Bryant. Yeah. Bryant from the shotgun. Receiver out wide left, going to turn, fake it, dumps it over the middle. Oh, it's tipped.
They almost picked it off.
They almost picked it off. They had a defender there in front of number 9, Joshua King.
Not a bad call. He's trying to actually hit his tight end. He had a flanker right and a split end left, and he was trying to hope they would keep coming up. Really, the Brooks County defense has been coming up so close. That's not a bad call. Number 5 just made a good play for Brooks' defense.
Third down, 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Ball at their own 32-yard line.
Tried to hit his tight end on the seam.
Same formation again here. High snap, turns, gives it straight up the middle.
Oh, got tripped up.
Not much running room there for number 21, Jaquan Williams.
Ooh, he cut back. If he could have broken that tackle, he had some room.
Looked like he had some daylight.
Nice shoestring tackle by that linebacker again.
Going to bring up 4th down here for the Eagles. And they send on the punting unit.
Boy, that'll take some wind out of you.
125, 124.
They're missing some people.
Yep, missing a lot of people up there. They better call a timeout.
Yep, have to.
Yep. Coach King calls a timeout here, and while there's a pause in the action, we're going to pause. You're in tune with the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. Back live at Centennial Field in Camilla, Georgia, where the Brooks County Trojans lead the Mitchell County Eagles 37-8. Just got a score. I don't know who Bainbridge is playing, but Bainbridge is up 24-7 in the 3rd quarter. That's the only score I have. And so out of the punt formation, Williams gets the ball from his 20, going to punt it. Low, wobbly, end-over-end kick, going to bounce, going to be picked up, fumbled around. Well, that was dangerous, but number 11's able to hold on for Brooks County.
Yeah, well, he fumbled it, then picked it right back up.
Yep.
Very fortunate bounce. The ball bounced right back up into his hands. That could have been a big break for Mitchell County there, but unfortunately it bounced right back to him. Right back to the Brooks punt returner.
So 1st and 10, Brooks County. The Trojans take over at their own 26-yard line. And as we're got about a minute left to play in the 3rd period.
Westlake playing at Bainbridge.
Westlake playing at Bainbridge, and Bainbridge leads at 24-7. And Brooks County still going with the number 1 quarterback they have. That's Parrish. See a few white jerseys out there, but not many.
No, I'm a little surprised he's still got his folks out there. 37-8, but
2 receivers in the slot left side, going to swing it out to the right side. Little hitch pattern that we eat up right as soon as the ball gets there. Still going to be a gain of about 3 yards.
Well, That's the way you're supposed to play a hitch route. You're supposed to stay in position, read the guy, and come up very, very hard. Even though he picked up 3-4 yards, nonetheless, it was a good stick. Good defensive play by Murray, number 7. Best one he's really made all night.
Second down. Ball marked at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 6. Receivers to both sides wide. Receivers in the slot on both sides as Parrish sets him down and calls for the football. Now he's going to give it to the left side. That same play. Nobody in motion, but he gave it to his first man through.
That was a turnover. I don't know if Mitchell County got it, but he fumbled it.
Isaac Miller on the carry for the Trojans. He will have the first down if they got possession.
He got it back.
Yes, he did.
I thought a blue shirt had a chance at it. The 23 was able to fight his way free from the tackler and get back on the football because he definitely dropped that football.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Ball at their own 40-yard line. We got about 15 seconds left to play in this 3rd period. That's going to be the end of the 3rd period. Your score from Centennial Field in Camilla, Georgia: Brooks County 37, Mitchell County 8. Let's pause for this on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. Hey, see if you can get us a Pelham Seminole score before the next break. As we enter the 4th quarter here in Camilla, you can tell that a lot of these players for Mitchell County are really just dead tired, Robert.
They are, and I'm surprised I've only seen one with cramp problems, but nonetheless, they are. You can tell when they're struggling because they just don't react near as well as they should. And of course, that drives Coach English straight up the wall. He's very animated when he doesn't think his players stay in position.
All right, so the Trojans come out with the 1st and 10. Parrish and Golden alone in the backfield out of the shotgun. Receivers split to both sides. Got pairs of receivers on both sides now. Now a man in motion back across the field. Going to turn. Give it to Golden. Golden right side. Bounces outside. Down to the 45, 46-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards on the play.
Both teams are really they're running the same basic type of play. They're running the veer, just almost like a zone block out of the shotgun, giving it to that up back, and he just kind of picks his way.
They're going to mark it at the 47, so we'll give him 7 yards on the play and make it 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, well, he almost broke that. Came real close to breaking.
Deep in the shotgun now is Parrish. Parrish takes the ball, fakes it, going to try it himself. Tries his left side. Had to bounce it outside, but he's going to be caught from behind. That was Jaquan Williams who caught him from behind for no gain.
That quarterback, he is definitely, even though it's he fakes it and tries to run it up the gut, hoping to get the linebacker out of position with the motion man, but Jaquan came up from a safety position there. Great play. That's one of the better plays he's made all
He ran
night.
a long way, but not upfield.
I mean, that safety came up. You think about how deep he is. And he came up, made a great play to keep him from getting the first down.
So 3rd and 2 now. We'll give him a yard on the play. Parrish. Oh, it looked like he moved, but they didn't. There's no flag. Parrish swings it out right side, and it looks like it's complete to his favorite receiver out there. That's Sam Bradley.
He missed it. He dropped it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he had it, but he missed it.
Okay, Bradley's incomplete. Brings up 4th down, 4th and 2.
The route was there. It's open.
Yeah,
he's not getting rid of. He's actually he's a little tired too. He's not getting rid of that football as soon as he should. He needs to be getting rid of the ball. I notice he takes a little time to get the ball set in his hand before he throws it. It takes him a little while, but he's much more of an effective runner than he is a passer. But he can throw it.
4th and 2. It looks like the Brooks County punting unit is coming onto the field. So except for that opening drive, when they came out of the locker room after the half, Brooks has been stymied here.
Well, like I said, the defense been doing a much better job. They've actually done a pretty good job all night long.
So Mitchell County calls a timeout on the field, and while there's a pause in the action, we'll pause for this on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. And Robert, I think you had a score in a Cairo game, right?
Yes, Cairo leading Crisp County over in Crisp 17-0.
That's a big region contest right there, Region 1-4A.
I think Cairo's making a statement, but Cairo's made a statement the last few years.
They weren't too happy after last week's game against TCC. Those Cairo fans I know down there, so I know they were wanting to make a statement here tonight as they open region play. So Brooks County's going to punt it. Now it looks like they're going to punt it. Eagles aren't having anything about this.
Oh!
Kicks it over to the side.
I thought he played.
Going to take a long roll, a long Brooks County roll. Rolls down inside the 15, about the 14-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles, but that was a...
Ooh, I got excited about that. He kicked that ball so low, it went right up under number 19. He almost had that thing blocked. I thought he did block it.
Well, the punter sidestepped a little bit to the right, but you're right. He just kicked it low and end over end, and as soon as it hit the ground at about the 30, it just took a Brooks County bounce.
It couldn't have missed number 19 by more than a foot. I mean, it was right by him, went right by him.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball is on their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, he got a heck of a roll out of that,
that's
for sure.
He sure did.
He may not look like a booming punter, but he gets some yardage out of it.
Eagles going to stay in that flex pistol, or pistol flex, excuse me. Turn, give it right side. Makes a move, just stops dead still and changes direction. And picks up some positive yardage, probably about 7. Let's see where they're going to mark it as the pile unfurls. We'll give him 5 and call it the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's number 2, Williams.
Anthony Williams.
Anthony Williams, yeah. Got to give 21 a break every now and then.
Yeah, I would hope so. And Anthony got about 4 yards, or we'll call it 3 and call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, 37-8. Brooks leading, 9:45 left in the 4th period.
Now they go to, going to pull him up, man on the wing, right side. There's a snap.
Wow, what a break.
Ooh, that was a break. The shotgun snap goes right through the hands of the quarterback and just fell into the arms of number 8, who is Unteritz Thomas.
Yeah. That was a big break there. They didn't get anything out of it, but it's at least it's not another turnover. And it easily could have been another turnover. And that's what's plagued the Eagles all night long. Really, we were talking earlier about Brooks County's maybe had 2 sustained drives, and I say sustained. Most of those were big plays.
That's Unteritz Thomas.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. Number 10's in his quarterback now, Troy Chester.
And he's listed as quarterback on my sheet that you got from Coach Cornelius. So
a busted
Chester,
play there.
Busted play.
Yep.
And he's dropped for a loss back about the 8-yard line.
He thought number 8 was going to come up for a handoff, and he took off on a pitch. Busted play.
The Eagles getting nothing out of that after a good defensive stand at midfield. 4th down, about 16 for the first, and they'll be punting from their end zone.
Unfortunately, that's really been the story of all night. They can't seem to, when defense makes a good stand, offense can't seem to get anything going.
Once again, Jaquan Williams into punt. Brooks County receiver stands back about the Mitchell County 36-37-yard line. Trying to get enough people in the game on the punting team. High snap. Williams takes it, kicks it, gets away a nice booming kick. Going to go back to the bounce at the 45, and it just lays there.
Yeah, right there.
But not a bad kick. A 45, at least a 45, 47-yard punt there by Williams.
Looked like a 9-iron coming in there spinning to a stop.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
As well as a punt, as good as a punt was, you thought it might get a little roll, but it just knuckled down, went dead right where it landed.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. The ball is at the Mitchell County 45-yard line. 37-8 is your score. Brooks County on top. It's been a story of fumbles and penalties here.
Yeah, Mitchell County's getting. I notice he's Coach English is trying to get a couple of fresh legs out there because he's got some guys kind of dragging around here.
The Eagles are ready. Brooks County huddled up on the far sideline.
I'm still a little surprised
There
that Coach Freeman has not 37-8, 7:49 remaining in the ball game. I'm still surprised he hasn't played a few more people on offense.
Parrish is still in at quarterback. Got a man in motion coming right to left. Parrish under some pressure.
Screening.
Dumps it out across the middle on the screen play. Tripped up from behind at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that middle screen, it was there earlier, but too much pressure. Quarterback couldn't get the ball to him. But, they've had a couple of big plays with that middle screen so far. A couple of big plays. He almost broke it again. Picked up 8, 7.
Oh, excuse me. That was Quentin Thomas who tripped him up, number 18.
Twins left, slot right.
There's a snap. Handed off, right side.
Broke a tackle in the
Broke a tackle,
backfield.
broke two tackles. Got the first down the far sideline. He's still on his feet, running inside the 20-yard line.
Thought he fumbled it again. I think he fumbled it again. Who got it this time?
They still retain possession.
I'll tell you what, that young man, that's 23 for Brooks. That's the second time he's made a great run, but 19 for Mitchell County is he must be having cramps because he just kind of stopped. He just quit running and he broke 2 tackles.
That's Isaac Miller, but it looks like we got some laundry on the field, but it's going to be against the Eagles.
Well, I thought he fumbled it, and then he recovered his own fumble again because there was another pile up there. But there again, he should have been stopped.
Penalty is declined.
Yeah, big gain there. He should have been stopped in the backfield.
Yep, he made a good job of running the football and breaking tackles as he hit the line of scrimmage on the right side.
Yeah, but that's folks getting tired on you, and they're not wrapping up. Defenders from Mitchell County, they need to be wrapping up better than that. I'm sure Coach English is going to be preaching that all week long.
So Brooks County now with it first. Is it going to be first and goal or first and 10? It's going to be first and goal.
Yep.
As it's inside the 10-yard line. Brooks, Parrish out of the shotgun. Takes the ball, going to hand it off in the backfield. That was the big back in their Golden, who tried the left side. He was hit as he crossed the line of scrimmage, but I think he's a big guy. He fell forward for a couple of yards.
Just using that little cross buck action there. He's only got one back in the field, but he's lining up on the right and he's running to his left. And Parrish has been keeping that football quite often on that set, but he's giving it up now. He's handing it off much more often.
So the Trojans now second and goal. They're going to go to the I with Parrish up under center now. Out of the I formation.
Look for the tall sweep. There it is.
Tall sweep, right side. That's Golden again. Golden makes a move.
Right around 19.
Oh, he's hit right at the goal line, and I think he got in, but I don't see any indication. No, he didn't get in. They're going to bring it back and put it on the 1-yard line. They gave him the touchdown. I didn't see the indication on the far side. I thought the referee was out of position over there. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen the officials getting too exuberant about a touchdown signal.
Here's the extra point attempt from Brooks. Ball is down. Kick is up. It's going to be good.
44.
So your score now is Brooks County 44, Mitchell County 8. Let's pause for a word on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3. So Brooks County has scored again with 6:15 left to play in the ball game. 44-8 is your score.
Fatigue factor, we talked about it before the kickoff with Mitchell County playing 9 people both ways, even though they're, the way this season is progressing for the Eagles, certainly not trying to coach, but there again, you start looking at situations where you got guys getting tired like this. You got your timeout, so you might want to stagger your time just to give them a blow. just to let your key people rest up just a little bit. Makes a big difference.
Now number 24, Timothy Williams, a sophomore, is back to receive this kick along with number 2, Anthony Williams, as they're trying to give number 21, Jaquan Williams, a little bit of a breather. That's about the first or second time I've seen Jaquan off the field all night.
Yeah, well, that's just my point.
Yeah.
That here it is, 6 minutes to go in the ball game, and
here's a kick by Hodem.
ooh, good kick here.
This long, deep kick.
Oh no!
He's going to pick it up in the
that was not a good
end
move.
zone, but and try to run it out, but automatic touchback in high school.
Fortunately.
Yeah, very fortunately. That ball bounced right about the goal line. That was a tremendous kick by Hodem.
He should have been getting out of the way. Automatic touchback. He was by there trying to field that thing, and he was very fortunate that his momentum carried him into the end zone.
So the Eagles take it 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line with 6:15 left to play in the football game.
And there again, that's the point of that young man. I saw him kicking in the pregame warm-ups, and he just booted it down there again at the goal line. He booted inside the 10 early. Early in the game, I don't understand why they were pooching it and squibbing it. But if you got a kid to kick it that well, I'd be booing it down there every time.
Out come the Eagles. Let's see who the quarterback is. It looks like, is that Chester or is that Bryant? Can't read that number from here. There's a snap. Turns, gives, straight up the middle. And he's shoved back in there. I thought I saw no flag on the play.
That was Huntley at quarterback. He just took a snap and handed it off, and he's going to give us play time. Rodarius Huntley, number 17.
17, Rodarius Huntley, freshman. He was warming up on the sidelines just with the last series of Brooks County throwing the football. So I don't know what they're planning to do, but at least getting some fresh people in there now late in the game. I'll try to get some numbers for you. 6 is Terry Emanuel in at running back. 24 also in the game is Timothy Williams. Timothy Williams, a young sophomore. So Huntley takes the snap, gives again, right side. Strong running there out across to 24.
Thomas, number 8. Yeah, Brooks has finally made some substitutions on defense, leading 44-8 with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. They finally made some subs on defense.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and about 7. Ball marked at the Eagle 23, 24-yard line. Third, we'll call it third, long 6, short 7. In Huntley, the quarterback, again with Emmanuel behind him, or beside him in the backfield.
Got to get that punting team ready, and that's what their coaches are trying to do.
Also Williams. There's a flag on the play. We take too much time. I don't know what.
Well, the judge back just see. Probably did.
So they're gonna.
That's the guy that normally throws that flag when you do that. He called
illegal procedure.
Yeah, somebody moving. Probably a lineman up front.
Lineman bouncing or something like that. So that moves the ball back inside the 20. Ball at the 18 now. 3rd down, 13 to go.
4:30 remaining in the game.
Huntley, your quarterback now, in for the Eagles. They're spreading that. I noticed they spread that offense out a little bit more now, not running that other. Oh, bad pass. Who was he throwing that to?
I'm not really sure.
And it looked like he threw into double coverage right there on that deep receiver.
Well,
deep receiver had 2 men on him.
His curl route was open. He just missed him about 4 yards. He's a freshman, though.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and the Eagles are going to have to punt again. Punting from their own 18-yard line.
Evidently, they had a miscue on the route that's been running. Or either he missed him badly, one or the other.
Jaquan Williams into punt. As Isaac Miller stands back at the Eagle 44-yard line. There's a snap. Jaquan.
They partially blocked it.
Yep. It's going to roll down about the 40. He went to pick it up.
Yeah.
And there's a fumble on the play.
Let's see what they call here. I think they did touch it. I think Brooks touched it.
Looked like he was touching the football when he was hit.
Official calls.
Did we come up with it? We came up with the football. Let's see what they're going to do.
Dude, these officials are not. I'm not seeing. They're not
I don't
giving
see any
signals.
indication of who's got the football or what happened.
They touched it. Mitch County recovered it.
Brooks County has their offense on the field. They think they got the football.
He's finally saying Mitch County ball, but one guy's. Nothing is definitive with these guys. Finally, he's saying first.
Yeah, finally he said first down after they've spotted the ball, marked it. And don't they have to mark it on the hash mark? They can't mark it outside the hash mark, can they?
He's changing football.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Now you got it. All right.
You got to get the Mitchell ball back out there. Each team, Brooks has their own football, Mitchell has their own football.
42-yard line of Mitchell County. Big break there for the Eagles. 1st and 10. Got 3 in the backfield. There's a snap. Keeps it himself as he wanted to run the option to the left side. That's Huntley. Huntley keeps it himself, dives up inside, picks up maybe 3 yards on the play.
That's right. Yeah, they're trying to go back to they're going to that regular pistol flex, 2 backs, flanker, split end, running the option, running his regular wing T formation. Really, it's not a wing T formation, but it's a wing T. The play call is basically the same thing.
2nd and 45.
Fake it to
now they go back to that pistol flex type deal.
Yep.
Out of the shotgun is Huntley, the quarterback. There's a snap, high snap, turns, gives number 24. 24 right side, finds a seam down this sidelines. Turn on the Jets, baby. And he's going to be hit at about the 25-yard line. Great run there by number 24, Timothy Williams.
10th grader.
So Coach Cornelius opting to just give his younger players some experience, which will definitely pay off as they get into the region schedule and later on in the year.
Oh, no doubt. But obviously, Brooks County finally started making some subs on defense, and he's got a young crowd out there on defense as well.
Thomas, Williams, along with Huntley in the backfield. Receivers split to both sides. A lot of movement up there on that line, but now they're set. There's the ball, high snap. Huntley rolls to his right, wants to throw it, going to keep it himself, and dive down to about the 21-yard line. He might have got about 4.
They're set. They're sticking with that base set with those younger guys. He's going. It's really what he's setting up. It looks like a pro eye right. He's basically got a flanker to the right, tight end to the right, split end to the left, but he's doing it out of a shotgun set. It looks like an eye formation pro right, but he's doing it out of a shotgun. And basically running faking his up back and pitching it, or either in that case he kept it himself.
Keeping Thomas and Williams behind Huntley. Huntley sets him down, calls for the football, takes a snap, gives it to number 24. That's Williams. Williams right side. He just tripped up, lost his footing.
Yep, sure did. He had a little room.
Yep, had some room. Now there's a player down. Looks like he's cramping. His legs are cramping.
That's 52 lineman.
Keon Jenkins.
Yep.
Number 52.
He is.
And he's down.
He's been getting quite a bit of playing time tonight on that offensive line.
154 left to play in this contest with Brooks County on top 44-8. 44-8. 145 left in the game. And he's up. No, he's not up. They're still tending to him on the field. And while there is a pause in the action, let's pause for this on the official voice of high school football in Southwest Georgia, Q92.3.
Wish somebody had something on that Seminole Pelham game.
That's 62. The injured player has been taken off the field. That was number 62, Rashari Burley. Big offensive lineman. 145 left to play. Eagles with the football. 3rd and about 5 from the Brooks County 20-yard line. Snap to Huntley. Huntley's going to fake the pitch, going to keep it himself, ducks it back inside over the left, and he's going to be hauled out about the 15. Looks like he's going to be close to a first down. They're marking it. The line judge is marking it about the 16-yard line, which is about where he had to get the first down.
Got a bit close.
So we got a
Fourth.
We changed a lot of our backs as far as putting a lot of young kids in, but I think that Coach Freeman did the same thing on his defense.
Oh, it definitely did.
Yeah.
At 17, the young quarterback, he's opting to keep that ball,
Right.
which young guys often do.
That's Huntley, 17, the young quarterback. Takes a snap, turns, gives, Williams, right side.
Short.
They grabbed his
Yep.
jersey and were able to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And we got 50 seconds left to play in this contest with Brooks County on top 44-8.
That was a good play by number 24 for Brooks, stopping number 24 for Mitchell County, the young sophomore running back, Timothy Williams. But nonetheless, it's a turnover. Brooks County takes it over.
And I would expect Brooks County to just kind of run out the clock here with a 44-8 lead.
You would think so.
And I was like you, Robert. I was surprised that he left his big hosses, offensive hosses like Parrish, Golden,
Oh, yeah, right on
in the game so long with a 30-0 lead. I mean, I could see them starting the second half, but once you just scored them on 2 plays starting the second half, I'd be.
Well, it's his option. I mean, see, he's the coach, but still with 6 minutes to go in the ball game, you're leading 44-8. You would think he'd be pulling them.
It looks like a bunch of young guys in there for Brooks County. They're going to give to number 25 right side. That's John Parrish, and he is grabbed from behind by a Mitchell County defender, brought down. Looked like number 51, Mike Rhodes, freshman out there on the play. So second down and a loss of 3, second and 13. We got 28, 27 and counting down now left in this contest.
Malik Rhodes, yeah, young ninth grader.
Dejon Miley is the quarterback, number 9. Gets the football, going to give it off, left side. Got some running room over on this side. Going to be hauled down from behind. That was number 23. It looked like Isaac Miller. I don't know. Was it 23? 22, excuse me.
51, Malik Rhodes made a tackle again.
Monty Fields carrying the
That's your ball game.
And that's going to be your ball game. So your final score from Centennial Field is Brooks County 44, Mitchell County 8.
Alex, game time 7:30.